The ultimate target for all weapons produced in Iran is Israel. And also Israelis have developed weapons especially for targets inside Iran. We know that both countries alongside Turkey have large arsenals of drones, developed to help them increase their influence in Middle East, Caucasus, and north of Africa. And they're pretty good at using them. I searched the net for a single article on this issue to compare the drone power of Iran and Israel, and was wondered that there was absolutely nothing. So here we are. Hello everyone, I'm Shafi and welcome to the new episode of Polit Affairs. First of all, when we talk about Middle East, we have to consider all historical and cultural facts. Now, 4 countries are trying to be the main power in this volatile region, and all conflicts in it and around it stem from this competition. Iran, Israel, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey. So the Iran-Israel crisis is a war of power, not ideology. If Israel was really worried about Iran becoming nuclear, which by the way is their right because Israel has its own nuclear weapons and no one cares, Israel would have tried to reach an agreement like US and Europe, but they are blocking any chance of agreement because they don't want to see Iran rise. The nuclear program is just an excuse. So I think this competition would go on no matter what government rules these countries. Unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAVs, commonly known as drones, have been widely used in recent armed conflicts, particularly in the Middle East, Caucasus, and even Europe. So let's have a look at the importance of drones in modern warfare. Although Turkey is making waves with its Bayraktar drone, the real regional drone rivalry is currently between Iran and Israel. While Iran tries to compensate for its isolation from military suppliers and high-technology weaponry by developing drones and supplying them to its proxies around the Middle East, Israel boasts a highly advanced repertoire of drones that are being marketed around the world and even to some Arab countries. This competition is slowly but surely changing the nature of warfare and thereby altering the geopolitical map of the region. The popularity of drones as a weapon has soared among impoverished countries and non-state actors. Several factors lie behind their popularity. First, they are inexpensive. Non-state actors from liberation movements to terrorist organizations do not have either the necessary funding or the operational capacity to purchase fighter jets. Second, many drones are capable of evading radar because of their generally small size and ability to fly at low altitudes. Drones can fly under most countries' radar systems, even when their targets possess highly advanced anti-aircraft and anti-missile defense. Following the 1973 Arab-Israeli War, Israel began developing drones to gather real-time intelligence on its enemies. Consequently, Israel has had operational drones for decades now and shows no sign of slowing its pace of development. In 2019, roughly 50 local Israeli startup companies were working on drone prototypes, with the country's drone industry worth billions. Iran also started developing its drone technology during war with Iraq in the 80s and have so far been so successful that not only Israel feels real danger, but also these drones are changing wars all over the Middle East, north of Africa, and Europe, where Russia uses them against Ukraine. It's critical to notice that these drones, missiles, and all that Iran has developed in recent years are direct results of sanctions. Yes, economic sanctions and isolation are really deadly. You can see how Iranian currency has become the least valuable in the world, which shows people are under tremendous economic pressure. Though the progress made under such a pressure will become the basis of a powerful Iran tomorrow. Not only the military issue, they have been developing unbelievably in other industrial areas too, and are able to manufacture almost everything by their domestic knowledge. The Iranian drone industry is also spreading to other countries. In May 2022, Iran opened a drone factory in Tajikistan and produces the Ababil 2 drone, which is capable of both reconnaissance and combat. Therefore, Central Asia is also officially involved in this drone competition. Iran has also provided its proxies with the tools to build their own drone factories. Drones manufactured by Hamas, Hezbollah, and possibly the Houthis are usually copies of Iranian drones, but are given other names to distance them from Iran. Hamas has engaged Israel with its drones over the past several years, and some Hamas drones have been managed to enter Israel and return safely to Gaza. Hamas and Hezbollah have reportedly been developing and operating drones targeting Israel since at least 2004. Hamas and Hezbollah's drone technology originating in Iran, which has maintained an active military drone program since the Iran-Iraq war, are really dangerous for Israel. And reports also indicate that Iran has dramatically increased the military capabilities of its own drones in recent years and has been exporting drones to countries in Africa and Central America. So Iran has now stationed its drone technology around Israel from Syria, Iraq and Palestine to Yemen and Lebanon. This is what Israel has also tried to do, providing drones to Republic of Azerbaijan in north of Iran. While many countries around the world have just understood effectiveness and importance of drones, the drone war between Iran and Israel and its proxies has been raging for at least 2 decades and exemplifies how strategic warfare has evolved along with the development of drone technology. So the drone era of modern warfare has indeed arrived. Drones' effectiveness and popularity in Middle East have sent military strategists and arms producers a clear signal that inexpensive drones can confront armies and destroy targets miles away. The already widespread use of this technology is becoming more apparent by the day. Now let's go into details to know who has what. Here I'll just talk about the most used and popular Iranian and Israeli drones, and only attack and kamikaze ones. Other models will be discussed in another episode. There are 4 main attack drones used by Israeli forces: the Ethan or Hero TP, Zik or Hermes 450, Kohav or Hermes 900, and the Shaval or Heron 1. Among Iranian attack drones, Shahed 149, Shahed 129, Mohajer 6, and Kaman 2020 are the main actors. The Ethan, known around the world as Heron TP, is the Israeli Air Force's workhorse, designed as a multi-mission platform. With numerous payload configurations, it can perform a variety of missions, including intelligence gathering, surveillance, target acquisition, and more. With an endurance of over 30 hours, the Ethan is capable of flying distances of up to 1,000 kilometers at a maximum altitude of 40,000 feet. The Hermes 450 was the first armed drone manufactured by Israel's Elbit system for the Israeli forces. The Hermes 450 or the Zik can fly at maximum altitude of 18,000 feet with a range of 300 kilometers for up to 18 hours with optional external fuel tanks that could make it up to 30 hours. The Kohav or the Hermes 900 is Elbit System's next generation multi-role medium altitude long endurance UAV with a flight altitude of more than 30,000 feet and endurance of 36 hours. The Hermes 900 has a wingspan of 15 meters, is 8 meters long, and has a maximum takeoff weight of more than 1,000 kilograms and a maximum payload weighing 300 kilograms. The Shaval, manufactured by Israel Aerospace Industries, has been operational since 2007. It can fly for 36 hours at a time and up to 30,000 feet. Israel has one kamikaze drone which has also been exported to other countries, the Harop. Actually, Iran has so many kamikaze drones that I can't just talk about one of them. So the main actors in this sphere are the famous Shahed 136 and the Arash 2. The Harop is a standoff loitering attack weapon system designed to locate and precisely attack targets. Maximum speed is 400 kilometers per hour and it has a range of 1,000 kilometers. It has endurance of 9 hours and service sailing is up to 4,600 meters. Shahed 129 medium altitude long endurance drone, which resembles the Israeli Hermes 450 and uses the same Austrian-built Rotax piston engine to drive its pusher propeller as used by the US MQ-1 Predator drones, is one of key Iranian drones. The Shahed 129 can be equipped with precision-guided glide bombs. Iran's Predator equivalent boasts 24-hour flight endurance and a maximum range of over 1,000 miles. Shahed 149 or the Gaza drone is a high-altitude, long-endurance UAV similar in size, shape and role to the American MQ-9 Reaper. It's a larger, heavier, and more capable aircraft than the earlier Shahed 129, which was similar to the MQ-1. It has a flight duration of 35 hours, a range of more than 2,000 kilometers, 21-meter wingspan, 350 kilometers per hour of cruise speed, and is capable of carrying 13 bombs and 500 kilograms of electronic equipment. The Kamikaze, which resembles the US MQ-9 Reaper, can reportedly fly out to more than 1,000 miles, and for more than 24 hours, it can carry up to 6 weapons and is used by Iran's army. Mohajer is the first line of Iranian drones dating back to almost 3 decades ago. The latest Mohajer 6 UCAV has an endurance of 12 hours and can fly up to 18,000 feet high, above the reach of many short-range air defense systems. The Mohajer 6 incorporates composite plastic materials to save weight and can perform automated takeoffs and landings. For armament, it can carry 2 Ka and 1 glide bombs. Among the Kamikaze drones, the famous Shahed 136, which is being used by Russia in Ukraine, has a length of 3.5 meters, a wingspan of 2.5 meters, a range of up to 2,500 kilometers, a weight of almost 200 kilograms, and speed of almost 200 kilometers per hour. This little boy has really proved its quality and precision despite being so small and also cheap in price. Arash Suicide, an anti-radar drone with a portable launcher. This drone, with a very powerful warhead, is said to have more than 400 kilometers of range and is able to be controlled till the last second of reaching targets, so it can attack also moving targets. There are actually no more details about this UAV, which was first unveiled in 2019. Also, the second edition of Arash, which is called Arash 2, has been unveiled recently, which is said to be more powerful with longer range, but we've not heard any specifications yet. So there are a few factors we should take into account for comparing these drones. First of all, Iran's arsenal is much more bigger than the Israel's. Iran has more than 50 different types and classes of drones, each of them developed specifically for a designed target and special tasks. Not only Israel, no other country in this region does not have such a big arsenal. Second of all, Iranian drones have proved their efficiency in real wars, from Yemen to Iraq, Syria, Saudi Arabia, the Persian Gulf, and even in Ukraine. They have been successful in battles where most advanced Western defense systems were available. Israeli drones have been used mostly against Lebanon and Palestine, where there is no defense system. The only actual war experience for them was the 2020 Caucasus war, where they remained in shadows of Turkish Bayraktar TB2. So there is no doubt that they are more advanced in technological respect than their Iranian competitors, because Iran has been under harsh sanctions and Israel has been able to manufacture or purchase any parts for its drones. But considering the war experience, models, and quantity, Iranian drones are undoubtedly superior to Israel, like the missile program they have. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, to share your opinion with me in the comments, and also to check out other videos on my channel.